Leo, how you doing? Let's check into your energy. I know it's been half a minute. Thank you for your patience again. Here we go. We're going to pull out your tarot charms near the end of... Ooh, one just went flying. That was a hammer. Some of you are handy with tools, or your person is. Let's get into it. So think of a question in your mind, and near the end of your reading here, we are going to pull the angel answer response, okay? So this could resonate from your perspective, the person you're dealing with, or you will be dealing with in the near future. Again, you know, as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Free will. We all have free will, and you never have to give your power, obviously, to a tarot reading, mine or anybody else's. I'm going to pull the confessions from your soulmate as well, what they would like to say to you that maybe they otherwise couldn't say at this time. And pick your pile here near the end of the reading, and we will pull the messages. I'm also going to get your messages and their messages, the mutual energies between you and them, using my Shacey Prism Tarot deck here. Okay, we're going to get their energy on their deck as well as yours on the big, larger tarot deck, and the clarifying messages on the smaller deck. We're going to find out who or what is affecting your energy, their energy. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're going to get advice and guidance. They're just flying out already. Just so that you know, Leo, I always meditate on your energy before your reading. So let's see. Wow. We have the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. These just wanted to fly out right away, right? And the Star energy. So the Four of Wands can represent marriage or commitment. Somebody's already in a marriage or commitment, could be healing right now in a period of self-reflection here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So this could be you because Leo is here, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be any one of these sides. Anybody can take on any of these energies, right? We can all take on fire, water, air, or earth, okay, at certain times in our lives. Like Pentacles are about the tangible, right? Like money, work, things like that, stability. Air is, you know, quite often about thinking, making head over heart decisions, etc., etc. So you get my point, right? So this is definitely can represent this. Somebody's in a marriage or commitment here, or this is your wish is to go into a marriage or commitment here. This can be reflection about a current marriage or commitment here. We're going to dig. So that's why we're here. So let's keep going. Let me know what resonates. Let me know if it doesn't. But for some of you, keep in mind, time is fluid. Some of you are going to feel this energy right away. Some of you may not feel it for months or even a year or two. Up until recently, I never felt anything for a year. Now it's been 2 years. So again, you're all on your timelines at different times. And I shouldn't read for myself anyways, but I do because, well, that's what I do. And it's hard for me not to, right? But like you, sometimes I go get personal tarot readings. If you would like one, they are open at shacey.com. Obviously, that's more geared towards your personal energy. Okay, this is general. So for some of you, it may resonate. For some of you, it may not. For some of you, it may in time. We've got the Emperor here. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, but this can definitely represent this is your own father, a father figure, a parental figure here, a boss. You may be a business owner here. What is going on? Waiting. I've put my effort, my time in. I've planted these seeds, and now I have to wait. Are you waiting for a commitment here? Some of you could be waiting for a commitment, or this person's waiting for you to commit to them. You may be their wish. They see you as marriage material, or vice versa. Oh, Ten of Wands. It's like, oh, I can't take this anymore. I can't take this waiting anymore. Somebody cannot take this waiting anymore. This can definitely also, you know, mean that you have a lot of responsibilities. Some of you have all the responsibilities in a marriage or commitment. You're exhausted. You're looking at your money. You're looking at your bank account. You know, you're waiting to kind of see if things kind of like improve. You know, for some of you here. Okay, let's see. Clarify the star energy. Why is the star energy here for Leo? This is about wishes, hopes, dreams, going towards your destiny. Maybe some of you are waiting to go towards what you feel is right for you here. Okay, you're coming up as very authentic, very real, looking at your past, your present, future. Okay, and you're trying to figure out what you should put more time and effort into. You just feel like everything is so exhausting right now for some of you. You just feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders here. And it's like, oh, you're waiting to see if more money, more stability can come in here, or it's, yeah. Why is the star energy here for Leo? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. So some of you are wishing or hoping for something more solid to come in. You're waiting for something tangible to come into you here that you can count on. So it can be a job offer. It can be a person. Could be your emperor, an Aries, a Taurus, or somebody that you feel is in charge. This can be maybe for some of you here, you're waiting to be your own boss, build your own business, but it's a lot of responsibility. It's exhausting, or this is who you're dealing with. Let's keep going here. Who's this Queen of Pentacles for Leo? Who's this Queen of Pentacles for Leo? Wow, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are working really, really hard on your own business. You're creating something yourself here. Okay, and it's like, oh, am I getting anywhere? Am I getting anywhere here? I'm exhausted. So some of you are just plain old exhausted. Or this is your person. This can be you're in a marriage or commitment here. You're working super hard and you're dealing with the father of your children. Could be for some of you here. And some of you just feel like there's just too many responsibilities here and you're both waiting for things to improve. We've got the Seven of Pentacles here to the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, so you've put a lot of effort and time into this marriage or this commitment here. But some of you are wishing for a new opportunity. Some of you may be wondering whether or not you should continue to put effort into this marriage, this commitment, or this job, or this new business. Again, it's like you've got so much on your plate here, you're exhausted. It's like you're wishing for a new opportunity. What is this new opportunity for Leo with the Star and Eight of Pentacles? Yeah. Okay, so some of you are staying up at night, you're worried, or you're just, even it can even be while you're working, like, I'm exhausted, like this is stressful, I have such anxiety right now. I'm wishing for a new opportunity here. I'm wishing to go towards my destiny here. Maybe you felt like this was your destiny, you're calling, but now you're not sure. You're worried here, staying up at night, overthinking things. Your angels are trying to tell you, don't overthink things, because if you're not getting your rest here, you can become very, very, very exhausted. And then we actually forget to live each day to the fullest. So, I feel like whatever you're working at, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, like, you are making progress. It's just slow, but it doesn't mean that you're not going towards something stable long-term, because after the Eight of Pentacles comes the Nine of Pentacles, which means that, you can be self-sufficient and stand on your own 2 feet. Okay. Clarify the Four of Wands for Leo. Oh, the Tower. So some of you feel like maybe that you want to let go of your current marriage or commitment. You're exhausted. You want something new. You could be waiting for a new opportunity, putting work in towards your future, building up your own business here in order to be solid and stable and financially on your own here. If you're already in a marriage or commitment, you're wishing to let that go, but you're also feeling guilty about it. Who's this Emperor, please, for Leo? Yeah. We have the World energy. This is completion. This is going through lessons. So you and your person here, whoever that is for you, Leo, may be going through a lot of lessons here, and the World energy can represent most definitely with the Tower here and the Ten of Wands that you're going through the closure of a cycle, something that's been difficult, something that's been burdensome. Okay. It's like, I want to let go of this difficult cycle. I can't sleep or function properly right now. You're definitely wishing for money to improve, a business to improve, finances to improve, It's like you just have a lot going on. Okay, and you want to let it go. Either marriage, a commitment, a business, something here that has been a lot of work, a lot of exhaustion here. What chapter are we closing out here with the World energy for Leo? Yeah, okay, Seven of Cups. So there's definitely, you or your person. Always feel free to flip the energies. It can be vice versa, but I'm overwhelmed with all these choices and all these decisions when closing out a chapter. So this either you or your person closing out a chapter with their father or parental figure, somebody in the family. It's like, and it can be a marriage. Again, we've got marriage and commitment here as well. It's kind of like something shocking happening in a family. There's closing a chapter, and I have all these decisions and choices to make, and they're overwhelming me. I got to keep working towards my financial independence. Some of you are going to go into business for yourself, but you're also feeling guilty about starting something new on your own and closing this chapter. Okay, what is this new chapter and these decisions? Some of you may be wanting to take a break from a commitment, a marriage, a family situation here. But you're looking to see if you have enough money, but you're also wondering whether or not you should continue to invest in this current situation. But with the Tower here, I feel like some of you are you're at the end of your rope. It's like one more sword and you're done. You can't take it anymore. This can also represent, if the Ten of Swords comes up, that means some of you are healing from a betrayal. It can be a family betrayal. It could be your own father, your own mother, and your own parent, or again, somebody you're in a marriage or commitment to. Okay, so why the Seven of Pentacles for Leo? Let me know how this resonates. Ooh, don't forget to hit the like button. Supports your fellow Leos, supports the channel for free. Hit the hype button, same thing. It really, really helps to reach other Leos, other energies, so others that are trying to figure you out, Leo. So it's a win-win. And I would really, really, truly appreciate it. Thank you for your donations. Never expected, always appreciated. And I always try to reach out to each one of you individually, but sometimes it's not possible. But I do try to reach out either through email response or on here, like now, or, through the messaging system on each video. So I do read them and I do try to respond. So thank you. Okay, let's see. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Waiting for change. Okay, we're waiting for almost fate to take the wheel here. This is a turning point here. We're waiting for things to change because I don't know if I should invest in this job, this family, this career, or this marriage anymore. I'm waiting for things to change, okay? It can be that you're waiting for another offer to come in, but you're feeling guilty about it. It can be, again, a job or career or something else you're working on, so that you can let go of something else. You could be working on something now, waiting for it to build up before you let go of another situation that you've been working on. You're wondering whether or not you should entertain this work anymore, or this relationship, or this marriage. What is weighing Leo down with the Ten of Wands? Again, it can go vice versa, okay? You're heartbroken. You feel, for some of you, this marriage, this job, this business is just not working out. Not the way you hoped. What is this heartbreak with the Three of Swords? Yeah, we've got the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords and the Star energy. So it's like, this has been heartbreaking. I want to break. I want to let this go. I need time to heal. I need a period of celebration. Some of you just want to break. You just want to break. Yeah, waiting. Okay, so some of you are waiting to figure out if you should put more effort in or not, okay? And some of you are going to choose to put more effort in because you are in a marriage or commitment, and you feel like, you feel guilty if you don't. One of you is willing to continue to put effort into this relationship or this marriage. One of you maybe is feeling guilty because you're wishing for something or someone new, or a new opportunity, or a new job. Finances may be a big problem here between you and someone else, especially if the brunt of the personality is on you or your person. So, this is about changes. This is about a turning point here. It's like, I'm waiting for things to change. What is this change with the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Pentacles twice, please, for Leo? Okay, so some of you may be deciding to talk to others that you trust. Be careful that it is somebody you can trust, okay? Be very careful with that Three of Pentacles on who you talk to, okay? Because whoever you talk to, you can receive karma, good or bad, for who you decide to talk to. So just make sure, for some of you here. Who are we talking to with the Three of Pentacles? about how to move forward. Okay. Some of you need to buy or are looking into buying a new vehicle here, because some of you may have to travel for work and you're worried about that, okay? You may have received an offer, a financial offer at a distance to become your own boss or work on a certain business or collaborate with other people for business here. Others of you, you've been talking to others about how to get in this car, this vehicle, or travel here and change things and let go of a current marriage, commitment, relationship, and move forward, okay? And you're getting advice and guidance. So again, be very, very careful with that. Yeah, judgment, but you're fearing judgment. That could be one of your fears, is being judged for your decisions, your choices here, okay, is what I'm getting for some of you. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus. Leo is here, of course, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus again. All right, so, and Cancer energy, if I didn't say. So there's strong energy going on here. Let's see who or what you might be dealing with. Who or what might Leo be dealing with here moving forward? Let me know how it resonates in the comments section. Okay, a gift. Wow. So some of you may be being offered a gift and you feel guilty if you take it. Okay, it could be a monetary gift. It could be a new job again at a distance or something like that. Maybe some of you are worried about taking this opportunity. It may require you to travel, but at the same time, you feel like it would give you a break from your current situation where you feel is exhausting. Especially if you're working on something, you feel like you're not getting your just due from it, whether that's a relationship or whether that's your own business or something here. Bad health. Okay, so some of you may be starting to suffer health-wise here if this has been exhausting, or you're going through anxiety or depression issues. Maybe some of you feel like you just need a break here. And you feel like this opportunity is a gift to start something new. You feel like it's your rightful path, your destiny here to go towards whatever this new path is. We've got the Chariot and the Star energy here. Okay, children. Okay, so it can definitely be that you've got too many responsibilities. You have a child to think about or children to think about here, and you're heartbroken, and that's why you feel you should wait. The timing may not be right for some of you here. Okay, you feel like you've invested a lot of time and you just kind of need to wait to see how things work out here. Fate, destiny, timing. You're waiting for the right time to take this opportunity here. Going on for Leo? Community. Some of you may be, you work really hard in your community here, but this pathway's open. Yeah, the Chariot and the Star here. I mean, and Wheel of Fortune. So this pathway's open. Spirit saying, you've got a new path here. Why are you feeling guilty about it? There's something here that you're meant to let go of here with the Ten of Wands and the Tower. It's like you can't take on one more thing. It's exhausting. It's overwhelming. It's like you've got all of these decisions, these things, this work on your plate here. I mean, I feel like maybe you're not getting the support you need here. You or your person. Again, always feel free to flip the energies. It could be feeling this way about you. Okay, but I do usually pick up the other person's energy. But again, I never know who's watching if it's a cross watcher, right? So what are the mutual energies between Leo and their person now or coming toward Leo in the future? Heartbreak. Wow. So you and this person, you're experiencing some heartbreak. Double confirmation here. Okay, so maybe you both are going through a very rough time here. There's this Tower coming. You're both exhausted. You're both waiting for things to improve here. You may be traveling or relocating here in the future for some of you. A job at a distance. Maybe you got to travel a lot for it. For some of you here, or that's a decision, one of the decisions and choices you have to make. Some of you are going to close this chapter between you and your person here. You just feel it's not working out. There's maybe somebody you need to release from your past. And it's heartbreaking here. But it's a choice. We have a choice between two different directions or two different people here. A job, a person, a marriage, a commitment, children involved here for some of you here. Spirit's letting you know that you're meant to trust your intuition here. For some of you, you and this person are keeping this connection hush hush. Okay. You feel attached to each other, but it's also been an unhealthy attachment here because there's something we need to let go of that hasn't worked here for a long time. And it's going to be painful. It's not going to be easy, but it will be necessary to make way for a new beginning. This is definitely the end of a situation here that has gone on for too long. That's what the Tower is. It's like hitting the reset button and saying, okay, this has not worked. We've got to let it go. We got to let it go. We've got to understand that we've learned our lessons and now we're meant to start a new chapter. That's what the world energy is. It can be that you're going to move or relocate or travel halfway across the world. And you're going to let go of a situation. It's going to shock everybody because you're just going to move. You're going to get in your car or in a plane or buy a new car and go, something like that. Now let's clarify that Chariot. Where's this Chariot going with the Chariot, please? Where's it going? Yeah, some of you are going to make the choice. I'm going towards my rightful path. You know, and I'm not going to worry about being judged for it. Yeah, some of you are walking away. You feel you're just not being fulfilled where you are. It's not working for you. It's heartbreaking, but you feel like even if there's children involved, whether they're younger or older, you just feel like, I can't function properly. I'm just not happy. I need to leave the situation. But many of you are keeping those feelings very, very hidden from your person here. There could be codependency issues here. Maybe you feel like your person depends on you too much and you've got to do it all. And you're just like, you're always picking up the slack and you've just had enough. For some of you, here is what I'm getting. Okay, let's go ahead and get your advice and guidance for Leo. What's the advice and guidance for Leo? Again, let me know in the comment section how this is resonating for you, okay? Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. So Spirit's saying, you know, if you have to let go, even if it's to take a break for a little while, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, sometimes that's what it takes to kind of have a new beginning or realize where your destiny truly lies. Okay, and that's up to you. I leave that in your hands. We all have free will. But if you feel like you're doing everything and, you know, you may decide to close this chapter, even if it's temporarily, to give somebody that wake-up call here with the Tower, because things just haven't been, you know, you haven't been getting your needs met, okay? And you're feeling guilty about it. But I feel like Spirit is saying, it's going to happen whether you like it or not, because the Tower and the world energy are here, and these are destined fated changes that are coming, good or bad. It's meant to start a new chapter here because things haven't been working out here. Okay, and maybe this is a warning. You need to take care of your health, especially if you're not sleeping well or doing well. Especially if you've got, whoops, so, geez, see? Yeah, that was confirmation. Maybe some of you aren't sleeping or doing well, and that's your warning. Especially if you got children to take care of here. That's not going to be for all of you, but it is a message I'm getting. Then you need to get your rest here, or else you may become in poor health, and then how do you take care of your children? So just, it's, you know, be careful of that. Okay, look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you've achieved so far. It's okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind they don't define you. Your strength and beautiful soul are clear for all to see. So Spirit wants to remind you of your capabilities. Don't focus on the things you feel are not your best qualities. Focus on how far you've come and how far you can still go for your future here, okay? Wow. All right. Let me know how that resonates. 1, 2, 3. 3 piles here. So think of your question and we will pull the answers, okay? Let's pull pile 1. So I'm going to read the message from your soulmate first. Healing. Ooh, I better get my glasses for these. It's rather small. Give me 1 sec. Okay. I am healing pain from my past. I'm not I am working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope. As I'm healing my past and my childhood trauma, I just want you to send me love and healing energy. So for some of you, you have met somebody here that you feel heals you. And you're going to need to let go of your past in order to go towards a new solid beginning. Okay, and it's hard for you to do because you feel like it's been rather painful. But, you know, Spirit is saying you can heal your past and childhood trauma. It's just a matter of basically a period of self-reflection. The star energy, again, I want to reiterate, is a period of self-reflection, a period of realizing where your destiny lies and becoming very, very aware of what's not working versus what could be working, and not battering yourself for things not working. That's how we learn, and that's what the world energy is. It's about going through our lessons and learning here. It doesn't happen overnight. So, you know, sometimes we do need to walk away if we're not getting our needs met. It doesn't mean we wanted to. It means that we feel like we have to make decisions, 7 of Cups to the 8 of Cups, in order to walk away towards finding what our wishes are. It doesn't mean we're always going to find it on the other side of this mountain. And good or bad, if you walk away from the situation, yeah, you're going to have to deal with karma, good or bad. But that's part of life lessons, okay? Sometimes it takes that walking away for either party or persons to realize, you know, their true calling. Okay. All right. So in answer to your question for pile 1, remain positive. Okay. And this is definitely, the star energy is about remaining optimistic and hopeful for your future, that you are making the right decisions. Good or bad, we learn from each experience, right? Okay. Pile 2. Best self. I'm working really hard to level up for you and meet you as your equal, your mirror. I know we will always grow together, but I want you to be proud of who I am today. So for some of you here, maybe you have to separate for a while because one or the other of you need to travel to make work, like for work, to make more money. Maybe there's not enough coming in. The responsibilities are too much. You know, things are being spread kind of thin, and you know, it's heartbreaking to separate for a while, especially if you've got a child. But maybe it's a decision you feel like you have to make, is taking a break for a while to focus on building your own business, expanding your business if you're expanding it for some of you. Okay, so in answer to your question for pile 2, helpful people. Interesting. So maybe people want to help you, want to help your connection or help your situation, and somebody has made you an offer here. Where'd my Ace of Pentacles go? It's here somewhere. Maybe that's what went flying. I don't remember. But this is a new opportunity. So some of you may have to take a break here to go after this opportunity, which may be at a physical distance here with the Chariot. Okay. And there's going to be people that want to help you because we had community that came up. So some of you here, you know, maybe you own a business in a community and it's about expansion, furthering it, or taking, you know, taking a road trip here or wherever you've got to go. And maybe it's going to shock everybody here that you take this opportunity at a physical distance. So some of you may feel like you need to wait. You're feeling guilty if you leave your wife or your husband or your child and go off and travel. Okay. But maybe some of you feel like this break is necessary, and it is heartbreaking, but it's necessary in order to maybe let go of stealing from Peter to pay Paul. I'm getting all kinds of messages. So again, take what resonates for your situation. Pile 3. Okay. Message from your soulmate. Inspiration. There's no one else who inspires me the way you do. I'm so proud of you, your achievements and gifts. Your love really gives me strength and courage to strive for more out of life. So for some of you, you're this person's inspiration. You may be letting them know it's okay to move on. It's okay to, well, not necessarily move on, but move forward, to travel for work, that you're both heartbroken. It is in the mutual energies here. Okay. But it's a decision and choice you have to make right now for a better future, maybe for your child or for your health for some reason. Okay. So your message, your answer here for pile 3 is it's up to you. So Spirit's saying you have the ultimate power and choice to manifest what it is you truly, truly want. Okay. And for some of you, it's going to require you closing one door to the past, whatever that is for you, and to take a chance what's on the other side of that mountain and trusting your intuition here. Okay. All right, let's get your tarot charm messages here. Wow. Okay. So for some of you here, you may be a beautician, a hairstylist here. I've got here, cosmetologist. Yeah. Okay. There's the Chariot again. So some of you are definitely taking travel here. Some of you may be dealing with this person, or this is you. I have the name Rebecca. I have the name Seth. Spirit wants you to know you have serenity, courage, and wisdom. So again, learning lessons, becoming wiser here from experiences. Okay, yeah, Spirit wants you to remember that you are a warrior. I'm going to try to hold this up, but it's not that easy. Okay, so you've got warrior here. So remember who you are. Love. Okay, so, you know, love is here. And you have to remember you're a warrior of your own heart, of your own being, of your own path here. Okay, so some of you are going towards a new beginning. Okay, and some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or somebody with strong Taurus placements, or you have Taurus placements. Somebody who's very trustworthy, I'm getting here. Okay, some of you may need to get your passport or renew your passport here. Okay, is what I'm getting. Some of you think something may happen around the holiday season. I've got the bell here, and we have the star. So again, the star. So wishes can come true is what I'm getting here. Some of you, you really love cats, or you have a cat, or you're thinking about getting a cat, or this person does. And we've got the star energy again with the tree. So for some of you, this is about family legacy, wishes, your hopes, your dreams here. Okay, so for some of you, you feel like your wishes have shattered here with the tower. You feel like they're not coming true. But I see you having a solid new beginning here. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you definitely have a new solid beginning, an offer coming in here. So, maybe that's what you've been waiting for, and it's coming here with the Chariot if that's the case. But you know, you're gonna have to walk away from where you are and close a door, you know, either on your own family or your father or parental figure. You're gonna have to release a past. Whatever it is, this new pathway is open. Okay, just be careful about your health. I don't do health, but that is coming up. Okay, and because I just feel like some of you really, really need a break. You're really exhausted. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you. Let me know how this resonates, okay? I wish you much love, much light, and I didn't expect to go on for this long, but we did, and it's okay because these messages needed to come out. So again, please don't forget to the like button, the hype button. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Subscribing is free, notification bell for future readings if you haven't done so already. And it's up to you at the end of the day what you do. You are your own magician, okay? Namaste, love and light. I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.